What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, episode number 18 of GamerKnoob. Let's continue on, shall we? See what kind of fine things we're gonna find throughout here. So, I guess we're gonna, since we're gonna have to go back up and around, we might as well do the errand day house party. Party house. Not house party, I guess, but hey, whatever. Slow moving. Very slow through there. Wow, we actually made it there without an encounter? What? Doesn't happen very often. Alright, let's save these fools. Just a long corridor. Nice, alright.
March on!
On the door. Dead person. Couple dredges.
You've crossed the wrong mark. Retreat already?
Nice. A 10 with reduced damage is pretty good.
Cover me, alright?
What? Why didn't you walk forward?
Forwards!
Who wants to go to sleep?
Into
That's her
the
entire
fray.
job, like every time.
You should have listened to reason.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
You won't survive me.
Sounds about right. Have to gather up all the loot. Good loot in here? No, not really.
Onwards.
So are we in like the basement? Seems like we're like in the basement. Okay. Splendid occasion to count, and this Kingmaker elixir is quite something. What a party. Here's the demons. Look, such darling little creatures. Oh dear. Nice small beauty. They're demons, help! Oh, there's a lot of creatures. I did another army in the blood. Ghastly eyesore. What the heck?
You're irrelevant. Mind over
Alright, take
muscle.
your shot, Henry.
We won't falter!
Okay, there's a lot going on here. Community conditions, yeah. Oh, the musician has an attack to do. Darian. He didn't attack. Oh, it's because he walked in and got... Yeah. That's why. The stinking cloud is very bad. Nice. About to lose a lot of courtesans, I bet. Aranka?
Endure this.
I'm trying to run. Oh, get out!
The light take
Get in there and
you.
help. Just these half-naked people running around, dude, is making me laugh. Oh my god. Some of them are actually getting in there and fighting, though, man. And dead because he tried to fight. Probably shouldn't have tried to fight.
Strike with all your might!
Trying to eliminate this guy. You went a little too far there. I think a lot of nobles are going to die here. I like that the musician came with a crossbow though. That's kind of hilarious.
Distract them for me.
Remember, can you put anybody else to sleep? Like this guy? Nice. Ember's like
Make every strike count.
just running back into
The Inheritor,
Oh, no.
guide my blade.
Everybody's getting the stinking cloud. Hopefully the stinking cloud goes away soon. Just get to where you were going, I guess, whatever. Yep, everybody's dying. I hope the musician lives. Yeah, Worldwound doesn't do anything. Oh, nice save.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Everybody just is freaking nauseated and stuff. Right? Yeah, pretty much. You missed. Could you not? The drunk noble's coming back. Die.
Time to share your treasures. Cover me, all right?
Only one attack there? That's okay. I like watching them fall asleep. It's entertaining.
You won't survive me.
Into the...
Still a few more rounds left on that too. Maybe a jolt instead. Immune to that. No. Gotcha. Stop missing. We have an AC of 27. Oh my. That makes sense on how you could be missing. Huh?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Fails to overcome the SR. Good luck, man.
Endure this.
The light, take you.
Sila's just useless at the moment. All the nobles are dead. Alright.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Nope, I definitely tried to use magic missile there. Fine. Start killing the wizard that's on the floor.
Distract them for me.
Did save, but it's slowly dying. Ow! Ow.
Make every strike count.
Now everybody can focus on
The
this.
inheritor.
She was still out of
Guide
commission.
my blade.
Now. Spell resistance.
We can do it!
Got him. Nice. That was a rough one. Lots of dead drunk nobles.
Let us be off.
A success worthy of praise.
Portrait of Gallifrey, Minda, rule of the Kingdom of Fireball Crusades. Okay, Darian.
Greetings, valiant stranger who has just burst into my life. I am the master of this house, Count Daron Kale, myriad mellifluous monikers Arunde. No need to introduce yourself. I find remembering insignificant details, such as the name of passing acquaintances, such a bore.
Wow. Bona fide blue bloods and unparalleled aristocracy. All this makes me itch to do something really crass. Ooh, like blow my nose on the curtains.
What are you waiting for, my squamous squire? The curtains in this room are velvet, but we have some excellent silk ones with gold thread elsewhere in the house. Take your pick. My soft furnishings are yours to do with as you wish. I'm quite sick of the place, truly. I shall either sell it, or burn it to the ground and build a new mansion in its place. Now that we've finished with the niceties, tell me this. How did all those thrice-damned demons end up at my soiree?
Canavras lies in ruins. Dascari killed Tarindalev and the Wardstone has been captured, and you're asking me why Demon's Gate crashed your party?
Canabras in ruins. Dascari. Well, 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 and I was already lamenting the lack of excitement at my little banquet. Although it must have been tolerable enough if we didn't get notice of a great hulking demon attacking a dragon just outside the window. It seems as though Dascari's occasion was altogether more of a crush than mine, if you will pardon the pun.
What should I know about you, Count, apart from the fact that you're highborn and very rich?
As a child, I had my very own pony, but I always dreamed of having a lamb. I was never allowed one. Sheep were seen as peasant animals, utterly unsuitable for the scion of a noble line. The trauma haunts me to this day. I think of it every time I have roast lamb for dinner.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Such a sad story.
I had not even the slightest intention of upsetting such a lovely child.
I'm not lovely. Some people have even called me a scarecrow before.
That's patently absurd. Why, you can't possibly be a scarecrow with a crow following you around.
Valid point.
I'm sorry if I failed to sate your curiosity. I loathe talking about myself to people I don't know, even more to those I do know. The only thing worth knowing, aside from the fact that I am highborn and filthy rich, is that I dislike Puritans and demons in equal measure. Well, perhaps demons a tad more.
You don't seem very concerned about the city's fate.
I have no friends here whose untimely demise I would care to mourn. The only alarming thing is how easily all this happened. I don't care for the thought that demons could come calling at my door at any moment. And just think, everyone had so much faith in the Wardstones gifted by Iomede's herald, and in the might of our tamed dragon. As if there had been no Dresden or a dozen other routes where the demons overcame every defense.
You can go to the Defender's Heart, under the protection of Irabeth Tirabade and the Eagle Watch.
I thank you for the invitation, but I am not quite as desperate as I may seem. At times, it is better to be surrounded by the repugnant mugs of demons than the sour and dour physiognomies of Iomede's righteous paladins.
What about my physiognomy? Sour enough for his lordship? Don't worry, another few minutes with the dazzling Count here, and it'll sour like week-old milk.
What's this? An attractive paladin with a sense of humor? You're a veritable walking scandal. Either way, my mansion is now safe. I have a pair of half-decent guards. I just need to drag them out of the storeroom and bring them to their senses. I ordered them to drink a love potion, you see? For reasons which seemed extremely witty at the time and in the state of inebriation I then found myself in. They can guard the house while the valorous paladins beat back the demon assault. They will beat them back, yes? As regards myself, I feel like stretching my legs. I know rudimentary divine spells, I am no friend to demons, and I elevate any society that I deign to grace with my presence. I shall accompany you, only for a short time, of course. I have no desire to remain at the vanguard for a protracted period. What say you, my ephemeral but highly diverting acquaintance? After all, Lord Descari spoiled my party. I now burn with the desire to spoil his.
Thoughts?
I don't like this guy much at all. Not even because of his personality, but just... I sense something dark about him.
I guess thumping him one next time he comes out with more aristocratic witterings is not allowed? All the more reason to take him with us. If we don't kill him, the demons surely will.
He has all these friends at his party, and he still looks so lonely. We can take him with us. Maybe it will make him feel better?
Don't ask me. Having him tag along would be like going for a nighttime stroll through the back alleys with a diamond tiara on your head. Even I don't like that kind of attention.
What? You're asking about whether to take this boy with you? The question lies outside the bounds of my interest. By the way, did you know that the young scions of noble families often sponsor the research of young scientists? What laudable passion for knowledge. True, the size of their donations bears a direct correlation to the hazardousness of the experiment being conducted.
He doesn't look like a whiner, and he can hold his own, so he won't be dead weight.
Hey, Finian. Deal.
Capital. Good acquaintances that begin and end at just the right moment often leave the most pleasant memories. Wouldn't you say?
I want to level him up, but I don't want to take him right now, honestly. I like you, but just go somewhere else. Aranka. Thank you, stranger, for saving us from the demons for your timely I swear I don't know who has me enraged more today, the demons or the oh-so-affable master of the house. A friend of Ike's, he asked me to find you and protect you. Ike's is alive, and he's made a brilliant new friend. It's a shame that it had to happen now, when the city's under siege by demons, and those pig-headed inquisitors are pursuing us instead of doing something useful. How'd you end up here? Overrun's hounds found me at me and the wallflower, and they tried to capture us, distracted them, then I lost them in the streets before charming my way into this party. Even if the inquisitors saw where I went, they wouldn't have been allowed past the door. Overrun holds no sway among certain members of their aristocracy, so I picked a good place to lie low. That is until the demons showed up. Do you know where the third of your group is? Wallflower? No idea. If he knows about the demon attack, he won't just hide away. He'll go out and try to help people. If he doesn't know, well, you'll have no chance of finding him. He's a pretty skilled mage, but I doubt he'll risk using magic. He'll probably do something the Inquisitors won't expect. Dispose of someone, disguise himself. We had a great selection of masquerade costumes in the temple. I know. I'll tie my shawl around your arm. Wallflower gave it to me. You'll spot it right away and know you're a friend. If I were you, I'd look for him in the Canabras' Market Square. Tell me about yourself. I'm Aranka, a traveling bard and follower of Desna. Many of my fellow bards are rootless misfits who wander the world unwilling or unable to live a normal life. For me, that's only partly true. I have a wonderful family, my mother, father, grandmother, and brother. Right now they are far away, and I'm sure they miss me, but they have always supported me in my vocation, and they let me free to roam, because they know that I couldn't be happy while there was so much of the world I hadn't explored and so many places where people might need my help. A bard, that's great. I love singing. Will you sing me a song? Sorry, I don't think this is a good time to sing a long sweeping epic, but I would gladly sing for you another time. What can you tell me about the master of the house? About the Count? I wanted to smash a jug over his head about 5 times today already. He just brings that feeling out in people. It's one of his many talents. Other than that, well, you probably already heard about the Arendelle family. All I can say is that the Count's servants flee this place like rats from a stinking ship. No one ever stays here long, even though he pays them extravagantly. I even heard one servant complain that he always feels uneasy in the Count's home, like someone is watching him. Unseen eyes are staring at the back of his head. Even if his back is to the wall, even if he turns around, I don't know if I believe all these tales, but I'm just telling you what I've heard. Yeah, that's the word on the street too. This mansion is the tastiest morsel in the whole city, but all the thieves are afraid to even set foot in the street. Why did you decide to break into the wardstone and cast magic on it? You put your lives at risk, and your information could have been a trap set by demons. But it wasn't a demon trap. You know, living next to the Worldwound and seeing powerlessness of the Crusaders, it's very hard. We've been trying to defeat the demons for 100 years now, and we have nothing to show for it. I think that Queen Galfrey and the other leaders think that we can defeat evil if we line up our soldiers in perfect columns and send them marching off with a stirring battle cry. We just need a few more soldiers, a little more discipline, but we've been marching for 100 years, so it's always 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And while the soldiers are marching, people like Hordes are seizing power behind their backs, as fanaticism and cruelty were forged in the same furnace as the Crusaders' righteousness. We will never defeat the demons if we keep trying to march down the same path. We need to change tack. To challenge our principles, trust our hearts and our friends, and not moldering doctrines. We need to listen to any entity that is willing to help us. My friends and I listened and we trusted, and we tried to change something. At least we tried, even though it didn't work out. Great idea. Marching in straight lines won't work, so let's go attack the demons in a merry band of hopers and dreamers, brimming with the enthusiasm and doing just whatever we feel like. When the demons see us coming, they'll die of hysterics, and our victory will be complete. Naive children, that's what you are, but I admit your words stir something in my soul. I wouldn't put you in charge of a military campaign, but I'd be proud to fight alongside of you. Can you go somewhere safe on your own? Looks like the Inquisitors aren't busting down the door just yet, and they're not hiding under the beds. I think I'm safe for now. I'll be fine on my own. I'll go to our temple to Ike's. The Inquisitors must have searched there by now. They won't go back a second time. I have to go. Good luck. May doesn't be with you, stranger.
It went splendidly.
The intricate patterns on the harp depict the stars and moon of the butterflies and the hallmarks of the goddesses. He's a great musician. Drunk noble. You guys that lived did a fantastic job.
Let's move!
Alright, let's move this out of the way, shall we? Or go
This
over
is
here
my
somewhere?
kind of work.
You didn't make it very far, did you, friend? No. He tried. He was by himself. He tried. So, let's see here. J. All the demons occupied the Tower of Strata unit. You're about to be delighted to hear. State execution. The next wave attack could have unexpected consequences now with the Crusaders. Okay. I was looking for... Yeah, I did that. I was looking for the one... Thrall, a young but skilled mage, is no easy task. His hour must concealing his presence from Inquisitors, searching high and low. Only one thing is clear: like any good follower of the noble and impetuous god, he will not sit idly by while the seed is overrun with demons. A walk on the bard and dozen adepts offer a show in market squares. The dog could probably be found in the market square. Apparently, he'd be somewhere back here. Maybe we can find him. Maybe we can't. Who knows? Not me. I know we've like cleared this place out. But let's see. I guess let's just start walking and see if we can find anything. I don't know.
Hale is restless.
See if we can find anything. Being in like the houses or anything like that. Hello. Where are you, thrall? Maybe it'll be like in one of the main areas. I don't know.
Did we find trouble?
Oh, okay.
No, they did.
I'm assuming they're gonna get a surprise there about that.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Or not.
Time to share your treasures.
Surrender, or else!
When you just start clicking.
Into the fray!
Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. It's just hiding.
You won't survive me.
Cover me, all right?
Goodness. Oh, there's a lot of rat swarms.
You should have listened to reason.
I guess you're shooting your bow. can't hear anything, and it's probably gonna make a doo-doo-doo noise and power back up.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Too late for apologies.
Everybody just shoot at the red swarm. It'll be okay.
You're irrelevant.
Strike with all your might!
The light take you!
Make every strike count.
So my guess is actually that he'll be like disguised as a...
Mind over muscle.
What are you?
We will be victorious!
There's multiple plague horses.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Distract them for me.
I'll remove this obstacle.
The inheritor! Guide my blade!
Hello, horsey. Bye, horsies.
You won't survive me.
Time to share your treasures!
That was just creepy. Just looking to see if we can find any of the
March on.
soldiers. So it looks like when you come back to areas, sometimes they have more. Huh. Aren't there soldiers along this path at some point? Hey. The eyes of a young lad peer out from under vast proximity. It's obvious that his armor is ill-fitting in this match, and the helmet specifically is either very poorly made or a theater prop. Pardon me, but I saw you with that shawl. Does that mean you're a friend of Aranka's? What I'm saying is, of course it does. So, haha! He's the dude. Nailed it. Uh-oh. Inquisitor. Adept thrall of the Temple of Desna. You are under arrest on suspicion of treason and aiding the demons. You have 1 minute to go quietly. Drag your feet and we'll count that as an attempt to resist justice. And here's the traitor who almost corrupted the Wardstone with his magic. You didn't think that the disorder and demonic presence in the city would distract us from pursuing traitors, did you? You're torturing this poor boy for nothing. I can't stand for this. You bear the gift of heaven and you're taking the side of delinquent conspirator? Heaven knows not only righteous anger, but mercy as well. I do not know why you are standing in the way of justice, but I do not wish to start a spat between the goddess, righteous warrior, and the hour of peril. Let this Desnan riffraff go wherever he likes, as long as it's out of my sight. When we liberate the city from the demons, I'll see to it that every one of the Bramians runs and everyone like him will be driven out of Canavras. Come, faithful, we have no further business here. This is just blatantly unfair. We tried to protect the city from demons, and instead of helping us, we get hunted by the Inquisitors. Pray that Hellrun will be the death of us all, and there's nothing we can do about it. Anyway, thank you. I would have been done for without you. Because the Inquisition has gone too far. I'm glad they didn't let them take you. That's it. I don't believe I'll get a fair hearing from Horrun. If it wasn't for you, I would have been tortured and put to death. But even so, I have my regrets. I think we went too far trying to break into the Wardstone, and we didn't even save anyone. Chin up, pal. Now you screwed up royally, but no doubt. But you didn't. But you meant well, didn't you? Horrun was trying to do the same thing as you, but he killed a whole lot of people while doing it. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go to the Temple of Desna. I want to be alone with the goddess and reflect on what's happened. Yeah, well, I'm going to join you. So here's that.
Here. Where else would I be?
Hopefully we can actually get over it. Horrun, you're being a naughty man. Is there going to be any more fights to happen? Hopefully not. I mean, we cleared this out once before. I was hoping it would stay cleared out, you know. Let's go. Should be able to turn this quest in now. Hey! If it isn't our rescuer, it's good to see that you've come. Sit with us. Pleased to see you're all fine, but there's still much work to be done in the city. That's true, but can we give you a gift before you go? We wouldn't want this to give this to anyone apart from the person who bravely defended us from injustice, the injustice inflicted by the people who should have been the pillars of law and order in our city. Our gift is a song. We call it Starward Gaze, and it came to us from the true servants of Desna from our domain in Elysium. This song can give the soul with renewed vitality. Just listen. Do I get a gift? Can I swap my song for something else, say cash or even a snack of some kind? Listen in silence. For your soul, sing with us. I just want to make sure you remember the song. It will be useful to you in the future. I'll do it. You repeat the melody, feeling it coming from somewhere within your heart, and then... When the music stops, Gregor finds himself in a place that looks nothing like the ruins of Kanaras. It all happened in the space of a blink. He closes his eyes on one world and reopens them on another one entirely. A delicate twilight envelops this new world, with streaks of moonlight breaking through the gloom. Gregor is standing in a shallow stream of murmuring water, deep in a forest. There is no one else around. Garlands of unfamiliar climbing plants twine around the trunks of gigantic trees, and dangling from their branches are vines woven into what looks like remarkable swings. A carpet of fragrant grasses spreads out at the tree's roots, with islands of phosphorescent moss and lichen dotted here and there. Small smooth stones with a strange weird surface are scattered across the stream bed in which Gregor is standing. The stone catches the light shining down from the heavens, making them gleam silver and making the ordinary little brook look like a stream of darkness, carrying a sprinkling of stars through the night. Gregor is sure that he has never been to a place before, and yet it all feels so familiar. It is the manifestation not of dreams or fantasies, but that special way of looking at the world that only children possess. When a glint of light reflected on a piece of glass becomes a fallen star, when an oddly shaped stone can be a remarkable artifact, and when every shadow or twist in the path promises mysteries or an incredible adventure, a single glance into the forest stream brings that feeling rushing back. Realizing this, Gregor unhurriedly makes his way across the stream, cramps through the ears, seeks a way to dispel this. Unhurriedly makes his way along the stream bed, taking in his surroundings. The whimsically twisting stream runs through the silent forest, and Gregor hurriedly strolls along it. This place evokes a strange feeling of not calm, no, in fact, quite the opposite, a feeling of restlessness and anticipation of incredible discoveries and unexpected encounters. But then again, perhaps it's not the place at all, but the internal hunger, the craving of new experiences which dwells within in many mortal hearts. Speculation aside, just as Gregor rounds the next bend, and an unexpected encounter does indeed take place. They come closer, not attempting to hide, stepping lightly on the mossy carpet, leaping from branch to branch, or flitting through the air. Creatures are thoroughly bizarre, as though they are deliberately conceived to try the sanity of every taxonomist on the planet. One has the fluttering wings of a butterfly on its back, while another has the tails of a dozen different animals, while a third boasts tresses of streaming water hose instead of feet, and springy clover growing all over its skin. "We have a visitor," exclaims one of the strange creatures, and it immediately runs along the stream, sending up moonlight silvered splashes with every step. "Where am I?" "Don't you know where you are?" asked the creature in amazement. These are the plains of breathtaking beauty and plains of astonishing wonders, but only Elysium is woven from the craving for beauty, from the beliefs and wonders. This is where you are, in the most peaceful, most wonderful corner of the plain of boundless freedom. Who are you? Don't you know where you are? We are Azadas, the children of freedom, one of them says, creatures carelessly swinging from the branches of a tree. This forest is our home for today. Tomorrow home could be a lake 100 leagues to the south, or an underground cave in the azure ocean, or a castle of clouds that scatters in the dawn breeze. How did I get here? "We don't know how you came to be here," says the creature with the dozen tails, smiling. "Mortals rarely come to Elysium during their lifetime, but here you are, which means that you did something must have brought you here, something in your soul. If your soul did not harbor even the slightest spark of freedom, yearning, and compassion, you would have never found your way here. Now that you know all the answers, tell us, what do you want?" "I have to go back. They need me there." The creature with the butterfly wings, who has hitherto remained silent, gives the visitor a serious look and nods to itself. "I smell the burning blood and tears of the place you have come from. It clings to you. It is right that you don't wish to turn your back on the suffering of those behind you. None of us children of Elysium would do such a thing. Go back and be a bulwark against evil and strife. Your path is true. Would you like to take something from this place? Memento?" The question hangs in the air, and though the words that Gregor utters next are merely words, not a spell nor a military command, they seem to have equal bearing on the destiny of life. "Yes, I would like to." The Azadas draw closer. "Take his memory with you. Take his light. Take his knowledge that any pebble struck by a moonbeam can be equal to any star. Take the understanding that you cannot fight evil with clever plans until you have conquered evil within your soul. And your soul cannot be cleansed of evil if it is not free. Take our song. Remember it, and it may help you, but only when you are true to that which brought you beneath the sky." What just happened? For a second you were surrounded by light, and we heard music like the music of Elysium itself. I had a vision. I was in Elysium, and the Azadas spoke to me. "I swear it's a sign that Desna herself has turned her gaze on you." You helped us and protected Wallfire from the Inquisitors, even though it wasn't your responsibility. The goddess couldn't fail to acknowledge such a noble soul. We might be getting ahead of ourselves here. There are many powerful entities in Elysium besides Desna, but of course there must be a reason for it. I'm so glad that we met you, friend. Not just because I'd be tortured by the Inquisitors right now if we hadn't, but also because you helped me overcome my doubts. We will always remember you no matter what. Thank you. I received a wand of remove disease, I believe. Yeah, we did. And we leveled up. Oh my. Well, it's time to level up then. Let's check this out. Yep, still working on Hell Knight here, which I think we'll be able to take that next level. Now, let's see what we get. Divine Bond. Divine Bond with their god. This bond can be taken one of two forms. First type of bond allows them to divine bond with their weapon. Okay. Then we can add in flying. Perception, persuasion, knowledge, or can. That's what we've been doing. Might as well keep doing it. Okay, so we get a new feat. If you melee attack and your target drops to 0 below hit points, as a result of attack, you make another melee attack. I really do like cleaving finish. Selective channel is pretty good too. You can choose who to hit. Great cleave. Let's take cleaving finish. We could take an animal companion if we wanted. Oh no, do we get both? I think do we get both? I want a black horse. Or a divine weapon bond, okay. Horse. Divine weapon bond. Horse. Divine weapon bond. Horse. I'm getting my horse. Seal it. Let's level you up, friend. Just keep doing mobility with you, honestly. Selective channel's nice, so we're definitely taking that. You can have divine weapon bond, that's fine. Suited for has a suit for amount of combat. Writing amount of combat are available to any character that has an animal companion larger than them. Zen Archer, absolutely. You don't have any like cool special things you can pick, right? No. Just making sure I'm still taking Zen Archer. Okay, I am. And perception. Now, what do we want to get you? There has to be more shooting abilities. I would think. Huh. So BAB, of course. Bow. Could take rapid shot, but we don't need that with him. You're not a trickery person. I don't need that. Wouldn't mind dodge. Could +2 on a +4 against. Okay. Improve your fortitude saves. Improve your initiative. Yeah, let's improve your initiative. Our witchy friend here. Still upgrading those. And more religion. And you get a feat now. Okay. What do I want you to be able to do? Combat casting is good. Actually see that. Is there ones that, okay, so there's ones that we need prerequisites for, apparently. Destructive Dispel. Spell penetration is pretty good too. I think combat casting is good. Choose new spells. Command is pretty good. Let's take command. And see invisibility would be nice to have. Wizard. Looks good to me. Greater spell focus. Or just spell focus. Illusion. Take it. Displacement. I mean, we have blur and invisibility. I don't think we need displacement. Fireball, please. Thank you. Yes. Oh, we can select another one. Okay, good, 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 good. Ooh, haste. Thank you. And our roguey friend, an eldritch scoundrel of a rogue. Yes, those two, obviously. Yes, some stealth, please. Perception and UMD seem good to me. Accomplished sneak attacker. Yes, more sneak attack, thank you. What do we want to do with you? We have a lot to pick from here. I mean, invisibility on a rogue would be really good, I feel. And let's have blindness. Okay, sweet. Oh, we've leveled up again. That's always nice to hit level 5. Is pretty big, actually, I think. Means we're one away from our prestige class choice, which is cool. Let's go ahead and head to the exit.
There is no greater satisfaction than overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one day the challenge overcomes you.
I want to mount up. I want to be on the mount. Let's head back to the Defender's Heart. I have a horsey now. I'm happy. Yeah, I don't care. We can fight it. I don't think we can fight on a mount very well yet, though. I think.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't think we actually fight well on the mount. Go to sleep.
Cover me, all right?
Endure this!
Into the fray!
Y'all missing. It's just sad.
We can do it!
Let's see. Oh no. No negatives. Nice. Oh. That was
Stabby or zappy? Why not both?
Make every strike count.
easy peasy. I like being on horse.
Let us be off.
I'm happy now. We need to get him a lance now so he can do charge attacks. I'm pretty sure that's a thing in Pathfinder. Now he feels like a knight. Okay, I'm doing it for the XP, whatever. I'm not really scared of any random encounters we get.
I'll hit you!
You can handle them, right?
If he's in the back. We'll have to change up the...
Forwards!
Move so slow. The horse attacks? Oh my god, the horse attacks.
We won't falter!
This is incredible.
Distract them for me. Time to share your treasures.
Where's the next one? Over here?
You should have listened to reason.
You've crossed the wrong line.
I'll take it.
Let's move.
No reason to pause.
Awkward to find the loot spot on these guys. Scroll fire belly, huh? Let's continue. We made it! Yay! Finally! Gonna be a little bit over time on this episode, but that's alright. It's no big deal. I wanted to get this quest done. Or, you know, maybe we'll just turn it in next time since we're back already, and that's kind of accomplished the goal anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna turn it in next time, guys. We got a little bit of stuff to do anyway, so I will see you all in the next one. My horse has a level up. See you guys in the next one. Peace! Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!